Now, is it audible to all of you now? Hope you are audible to me now. Yes, sir. Someone is saying yes, sir. Someone is saying no, sir. I am unable to. Yes, sir, audible. Okay, fine. So let's start. I am starting it again. So here we are going to discuss the return statement. The first part says that the return keyword, return is a keyword, so that's why it is in lowercase, is used to return. What it is going to do? It is going to return. What it is going to return? Will return a value. From where it will return? It will return from the method definition. To whom it will return? To method call. Because if this is my main method, I am calling a method, suppose sum, sum, sum method I am calling. And I am passing two parameters to it. One is 3, another is 5. So in that case, 3 and 5 is called dash parameter. In the previous class, we have learned this one. 3 and 5 is called dash parameter. Send me your answer. Increase the brightness of the screen. Okay. Okay, I will increase the brightness of the screen. In that case, this one has to be changed to deep color. Hold on for a moment. Okay. Sir, can you repeat the question? So my question is that here I am asking that what this 3 and 5 is called. What this 3 and 5 is called. The 3 and 5 is called actual parameter. It's called Prabhu. Okay. Next part is this call will transfer the control. Next question. The function call transfers the control to dash. To whom it is transferring the control. Here I am having again sum. And here I am saying it is having a variable called x, having a variable called y. Where data type is required, again I am repeating, return type, data type for x and y is required. Just as an example, so that's why I am omitting. Is it clear? Now function call will transfer the control to dash. Function call transfers the control to dash. Yes, actual parameter, fine. Next question is that function call transfers the control to dash. User defined method, actual parameter, method definition. Pragjyoti, correct answer. It transfers the control to method definition. Now inside this, what I am doing, I am creating a variable z and I am saying z is equal to x plus y. Then after that, what I am doing, I am returning this z value. So I am writing return. Return is the keyword. Return. I am using z. So what exactly it is doing? It is returning this z value to the function call. Again I am repeating. This is returning the value to the method call. So that's why it is saying that it returns the value from method definition. This is my method definition, from where it returns the result to method call. Hope I am clear to all of you with this point. Next point. Do you know why it is jumping like this? Because yet I have not received the same number of likes that the number of students have joined. Got it? Because of that reason it is jumping over here. Which can have more than one, return statement. Who is having more than one return statement? Method definition. Method definition can contain more than one return statement. I will show you how it can be. The next part says that a return statement can return only one value. A return statement cannot return more than one value. It can return only one value. How? We'll see in the program. Return statement can use either a variable or a constant or an expression. Either one it can use. So that means the return statement can use either a variable or a constant or an expression. So let's justify all these points in our Java. Okay. So let's see how exactly it is happening. I am moving towards the Java screen. Inside the Java, we'll see how we can able to do this. So let's see, I'm taking a very small method. Here I am saying int sum, within which I'm using int x comma int y. So I'm taking two parameters over here. Can anybody tell me what these parameters are called? X and y. Int xy, type of parameter. Int x and y is called def. What is the difference between C++ and C hash? First of all, I should know who is asking this question. Is a school student, is a +2 student, is an engineering student? According to that, answer will come. Formal parameter. Yes, good. Now inside this, what I am doing, int z is equals to x plus y. After that, I am saying return z. So this is called method definition, where this one is called return type, this one is called method name, this one is called formal parameter. Each parameter must precede by the data type, and all the parameter must be separated by comma. If the method is returning, then its return type must be specified. That's why we are having return statement. Now let's go to the main part, where I have to create an object of the class. Here I am passing an object of the class, that is test t is equals to new test. Got it? Here I am creating an object. After creating the object, I will call the method. How to call the method? Object name dot method name. Method name is sum, inside which I will pass the parameter, because the method definition takes two parameters. So I am bound to pass two parameters over here. Suppose I am passing 2, 5. So how exactly it is working? It is identify the function name sum. Here it is matching the function name sum. It is taking two parameters. So that's why I have to pass two parameters. 2 is passed to x. 5 is passed to y. So now x and y value is 2 and 5. Inside this, what I am doing? 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 becomes 7. So z stores 7. When I am saying return z, what exactly it is doing? It is returning 7. To whom it is returning? To the method call here. But when it is receiving a value, it must store the value. When somebody is giving something to you, you must have a container to store it. So that's why we must have a variable prior to this. So we must store the result. Whatever result it is receiving from whom? From this return statement. So return statement will return 7. This will receive 7. And that particular 7 will be stored in res. After that, I can display it. Print system.out.print sum is equals to plus res. Okay, let's execute it. We got sum is equal to 7. Any doubt from anybody? Sir, if we write t sum 5 comma 2, then 5 will be stored in x, 2 will be stored in y. Yes, correct. If I'm going to send 5 comma 2, good question. I really like if the students are asking the questions like this to clear their doubts, to make it 100%. So 5 will be passed to x and 2 will be passed to y. So let's see. We can do it like this to justify it. System.out.println. I will say x value is equals to, I'm displaying x value, then plus within quotes slash t, y is equals to plus y value. Okay, I should use println because one more print is available over here. So I'm using println. Let's execute it. Look at this. X value is 5, y value is 2. Because 5 is passed to x and 2 is passed to y. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you? Give me a confirmation quickly so that I can move. Or you are having any doubt? Then ask me so that I can move. Sir, in case of division, if we increase the value, if we interchange the value of sum 5 comma 2, but we want to divide 2 comma 5. So here, if I want to do, instead of write like this, we can write like this. If you thought that it has been changed, passing over here, I want to do 5 by 2, but I have given the value 2 by 5, 2, 5. So here I can write the result equals to, within parenthesis, x is having 2, y is having 5. So what I will do, instead of x by y, I will say y by x. That's all. Just interchange the value inside this. If you are wrongly passed the value. Got it, Pragjyoti? Sir, from where we got t? From where we got t? Where is t? T is an object, beta. T is an object of the class. In the morning, we told you how to create an object of the class. Class name. Here, class name is test. Class name is test. It can be anything. I can take PT also. Is an object. Is equal to is an assignment operator. New is a keyword to allocate memory. Test is a class name. This is parameter if any. But for 10th class, it is constructor. For 9th class, it is class name, parameter if any. So in that case, it should be PT. Object dot method name. Ayushman, understood? From where we got T? Okay, next point. We can have more than one return statement. So let's apply more than one return statement. I can write like this. int z is equals to, within condition I'm saying if x is greater than y, then question mark. This is to return biggest value. To return biggest value. So x is greater than y. What should I write to return the biggest value? Otherwise, what should I write to return the smallest value? Yes, quickly. What should I return? Underline is given. I'm using ternary operator. What should I write instead of, to fill this area, what should I write? Quick. The question is to find out the biggest value. Find out the biggest value. X, Y. First one is X, second one is Y. Yes. First one is X, second one is Y. So if X is greater than Y, the condition is true. The statement after colon will execute. Otherwise, the statement after, if the condition is true, it will execute the statement after question mark. If the condition is false, it will execute the statement after colon. So if x is greater than y, condition is true. X is the biggest one, so I'm returning x, otherwise y. So biggest value lies with z, so I'm returning z. And here I will give the message biggest is equal to res, biggest is equal to 5. Okay, now here I am saying another way I want to write it like this. If I'm using if condition, if x is greater than y, then I'm saying return x. I don't want to use third variable, else return y. If I don't want to use third variable, with this two variable only I can deal. So in that case I will write if x is greater than y, return x, because if the condition is true, x is the biggest value. If the condition is false, y is the biggest value. So directly we can write the return statement. And the point is justifying over here, a method can have more than one return statement. I'm justifying this point. Look at this, the biggest value is 5. Now suppose I'm making it 12. The biggest value is 12. Understood how a method can have more than one return statement? Is it clear to all of you how a method can have more than one return statement? These are basically required to reduce number of variables in our program, to reduce number of lines of codes in our program. These are most vital to write like this. Quickly give a confirmation so that I will move to one more point, that a return statement can return only one value. Sir, what will happen if we give two return statement without condition? I will come to that one. I will come to that one, Swagat. Let me complete this one first. Everybody understood? A method can have more than one return statement. Sir, can you repeat again? Okay. So here in this case, the method execution will start from main. Here it will call tt.sum. 12 will be passed to x and 5 will be passed to y. Here I am checking if x is greater than y. If the condition is true, then which one is the biggest one? X. So that's why I'm writing return x. If the condition is false, I will execute the else part. Where if it is false, x is not greater than y, so that means y is the biggest one. So that's why I'm returning y. So in this example, x value is 12, y value is 5. 12 greater than 5, true. So that's why it is returning return x. If, let's execute it. That's why I'm getting biggest value is 12. If I'm doing this one, 2, 5, now it is displaying biggest value is 5. Same process. Now x value is 2 and y value is 5. 2 is greater than 5, false. So it is coming to the else part and it returning the y value, where y value is 5. Is it clear to all of you? Quick. If it is understood, I can move further. Okay, let's move to the next part. It says that a return statement can return only one value. It cannot return more than one value. For example, if I want to return x comma y, it will generate an error message. Look at this. Look at over here in the buffer also. If I'll execute, it will generate an error message. On the screen, you can able to see the error message. It is saying, got it? Here also you can get the error message. Anyway, you can see. The primitive type of x does not have the field y. Got it? So return x is going to execute, comma operator is used, y is also available. So what is the use of y is not given. So that's why it is generating error message. From this, it is clear that a return statement can return only one value. But if I want to return, I can return an expression, x plus y. Here I can say x into y. If x is the biggest one, x plus y. If x is the smallest one, it is false. Then y is the biggest, then x into y. Look at over here. The biggest is 10. 2 comma 5. Biggest is 5. So this is true. If it is true, it will do x comma x plus y. But the condition is false over here because x value is 2, y value is 5, 2 is greater than 5, condition is false. It is coming to the else part and performing the product operation, that is 2 into 5 is equal to 10. I can use expression. Another point of the return statement is justified, that x variable, constant or expression. Understood this point? So we have justified three things. A method can have more than one return statement. A method can return a constant, a variable or an expression. So buffering. Okay. Let me check. Okay, if you don't mind, just refresh your device. Same is buffering. Yes, this side I'm checking. It is not buffering. Just to refresh, if you don't have any problem, refresh your device. Sir, if we use semicolon instead of comma to return, but I cannot use semicolon. Semicolon is called end of the statement. If I'm using return x then semicolon, then how I can write like this? This is called end of the statement. May I know your name, Prabhu? I cannot use semicolon because semicolon itself says that it is end of the statement. Got it? अब जब ये एंड हो गया तो ये वाला काम कैसे करेगा आपका? ये कौन सा पार्ट है इसका? Got it? The person who has asked the question, Prabhu, return statement तो बिल्कुल ही यूज नहीं होगा. Got it? Okay. Next part. We can have more than one return statement, but it will execute only one. Look at this. We have more than one return statement, but it is executing only one because of if condition. So let's remove this if condition. Let's remove this if condition and saying return x plus y and return x into y. Immediately it is going to show me an error message, because if this statement is returning, what exactly it is doing? It is returning the control back to this one. If it is coming over here, how it can execute this one? Again, I am repeating, when this return statement is encountered, as I already told you, it returns the control back to the function call. So यहाँ पे वो आ रहा है जिसमें वो रिटर्न कर रहा है x का वैल्यू 2 है, y का वैल्यू 5 है, 2 plus 5 is 7. It is returning 7. To whom it is returning? Here it is returning. RES store 7 and it displays it. So how it will execute this one? So that's why it has been said that if a method is having more than one return statement, it will execute only one, not more than one. Understood this point? Acha, Pravanjan. Got it, Pravanjan? Understood this point? If a method is having more than one return statement, even if any statement you will write, if you write system dot, why you are talking about return? Whatever statement I will write, system dot out dot print, end of the program, it will not execute it. Simply it is not going to execute it. Why? Because from here it is jumping to this position. Once the control is out of this method, how it will execute this one? So that's why here it is giving the error message that Let's run it. I'm showing you. It's going to generate an error message that unreachable code. It cannot execute this one. Look at this. Unreachable code. It cannot execute this one. We cannot reach over here. So all of you understood all the points? Okay, no problem. So quickly give you confirmation. You have understood all the theoretical points that related to the return statement. So you will not commit mistake in your examination. You will be able to do perfectly, even if it is assertion reasoning, even if it is true or false, whatever may be the question. Now you can able to answer it without any problem. Okay, if everyone has understood, now it's time for question answer. Let's go back to the slide again. So let's go back to the slide. Now look at over here. This is the normal program that we used to write till now. If I want to convert it to the method program, then we have to make few necessary changes. Every method must contain your accept, calculation, and display. Every method. So inside this, what I am doing this mechanism. This is known as your accept mechanism. This is known as your calculation mechanism. This is known as your display mechanism. Now, if I want to convert it to a method, and I am doing the method with the help of this one. Look at over here and just showing over here this type. Now this type is called which process we are using over here. With return type, with parameter, with return type, no parameter, no return type, no parameter. What exactly the mechanism that we are using over here? Quickly tell me. The method that I am showing over here, it is coming under which category? It is coming under which category? No return type with parameter. Okay, I got one candidate answer. He says that no return type with parameter. He says that no return type and with parameter. So what about others' opinion? No return type with parameter. Okay. No return type, no parameter, no return type with parameter, no return type with parameter, no return type. Okay, with parameter, no return type. Okay, vanilla. Got it. Now, can you tell me which part of this method tells you that it is no return type? Which part of the method tells you it is having no return type? Got it? Next question. Which part of this method tells you it is not returning anything or no return type? Last time we learned from the question we can identify. From now you will learn from the answer we can. Return type is void. Good. Excellent. It's void. Now which part of this method header tells you it is with parameter? How you came to know it is with parameter? Which part of the method tells you this? Okay, got it. Void. Return type is void. Got it. Yes, understood. Now the next question I am asking. Which part of the method tells you that it takes parameter or with parameter? INTN tells you that it is taking parameter. INTN. Good. Correct answer. INTN tells me it is with parameter. Now the next mechanism says that if the method is receiving a number, is it clear? If the method is receiving a number to calculate, do I need to perform the accept operation? Because as I said that every method contains accept, calculation and display, and we have to decide whether I have to do it or not. The method is receiving a number to perform the calculation. So do I need to perform the accept operation or not? Yes. Do I need to perform the accept operation or not? Formal parameter INTN. Excellent answer. Pragjyoti. No. Lata Se Patnaik says no. INTN. No. No. Yes. Because I don't need to accept a number because already the number is available to me to perform the calculation. Now calculation will be done by this method. Now here I am using display statement. How I will decide whether I will display or I will return? How I will decide whether I will display or I will return? Got my question? How I will decide whether we are going to display or return? No, because the parameter accepts in the method definition. Good. If there is no return type, then we have to display. Okay. Okay, Pragjyoti. Next part. If there is no return type, then I will display. Yes, one more candidate said if the return type is void, then we'll display. Don't write simply void. Right? If the return type is void, then we'll display. Prabhu, your name is yes, we got few answers with solid explanation. According to the return type, if it is void, then we have to display, otherwise we have to return. If we have any data type, any return type, not data type, any return type. Rajdev, if return type is not given, we have to display. If the return type is given, then we have to return. Excellent, Rajdev, beautiful. If return type is void, then we'll display. If the return type is void, then it will display. If the return type is void, then we'll display. Okay. If the return type is not void, then I will return. Again, I'm repeating. If the return type is not void, it is having any data type, then I will return. Now let's go back to the main part. In main part also we have to perform the same operation. That is because it is also a method. I will perform accept, calculation and display. Now from here only I will decide. Whether I need to accept the data in main method or not. First job is to create an object. Class name is number. So as per the syntax, class name, object name is equals to new keyword. Then for 10th class constructor, for 9th class class and empty parenthesis. Create an object. Now here I am performing the accept operation. Now who can say why I am performing accept operation? If the return type is void, then we will have to display, otherwise return. Ansita, good answer. Beautiful answer. Being a 9th class student, Ansuman, Soham, Prasad Bisoi, Ansita, being a 9th class student, performing well. It is not in your syllabus now, but still you have learned what is method. So think about what you will do when you will be in 10th class. So that's what I am saying, that learn as early as possible to get very nice and solid score. Okay, now my next question is that why I'm performing this accept operation and how I will decide whether accept operation will be done inside my main method or not. Quickly, which part of the method? Here only. From here we'll get all the information. Yes, we got the answer. Pragjyoti. We need to accept because there is no value accept in the user defined method. If we accept in main, it will pass the value to the user defined method. Correct answer. Because we have taken the parameter in the user defined method as a formal parameter, so we need to pass. Because number is not accepted in the user defined method, because accept is not done in the predefined method, not predefined method, in the user defined method or function definition. Karunya, in the function definition. If the user defined method does not have any value to perform the calculation, the user defined method does not have any value to perform the calculation. No. Pragjyoti, it is not suitable at this moment because we have to pass a number to the method definition. So we have to accept a number in the main. Rajdev, I am really happy with your answer. Initially you was unable to give answer. Now you are creating your own answer. Good improvement, Rajdev. Solid improvement. Because the value is to be taken from the user to calculate, and if we will write it in the main, then it will accept the user. Yes. Else we have to as a number. Okay. Because to create a scanner class to accept the value. No, it's not correct answer, Prabhu. It's not correct answer. Now, maximum students now understood how to create the theory. That is what called creating your own theory, beta. That's why I am insisting the students to join live class to improve your performance. Simply to improve your performance. You can cross check your performance whether it is increasing or not. Okay, let's see. Maximum of the student has given the correct answer. Look at this. What exactly the main method will do? The main method will call this method. Look at over here. I am calling this method. Got it? When I am calling this method, the control will transfer over here. Now here it is asking for a number. Now who will send this number? The method call will send the number. How it will send the number? Unless until it will accept the number. If I am not going to accept the number, then how I will pass it? Through function call. That is the main intention of accepting the data in main method, because I need to pass a value to this method. Who will pass? The method call will pass. So accept will be done inside the main method. After accept, I need to perform the calculation. So here we have decided accept will be done. Next part is your calculation. Though this method is performing the calculation, so main is not going to perform the calculation. It will call this method to perform the calculation. So calculation will be replaced by method call. Next, inside the main method, do I need to display or not? Again, I am repeating my question. Inside the main method, do I need to display the result or not? How I will display? Keep it off, Rajdev. Yes, that I am really happy with Sahil Kaushik that everybody should promote others, should encourage others, those who are performing well in this environment. Is it clear? एक दूसरे को आप cheer up करो तो उसको encourage लगेगा, वो और थोड़ा अच्छा performance करेगा. If the person is doing well, he must deserve the appreciation from everybody. Not required to display in main method. Yes. Why, Pragjyoti? No, sir. It is already, as it is already displayed in the user defined. Yes. Yes. we don't need to display it in the main method because the display operation is already done. The result is already displayed by this method. Number one. Number two, main method does not contains any result. Look at this. उसने एक number accept किया, उसको n में store कर दिया. Suppose n value is 7. और उस 7 को उसने पास कर दिया यहाँ पे. 7 को उसने पास कर दिया यहाँ पे. Is it clear? Square निकल गया और display करवा दिया उसने. But 7 main के पास क्या है? 7 है. Main is having 7. But main is not having square of the 7. So main cannot display. Understood? Because of two reasons, main method cannot display. Let's see. Sir, because it has already been displayed in the yes, correct answer. It is not required to display in the main method or it displayed in the user defined method. Correct answer. And the return type of the user defined method is void. Yes. Correct answer. The return type of the method is void. That means it is not returning any result to the main method. Like this. Beautiful, Sahil Kaushik. Beautiful. Look at this. How new points are coming. A teacher is involved. Look at this in live class. I am involved 0.5%. But this mechanism makes you how much? 100%. How? The answer is lies with you. How the students are creating theory of their own with new points. Look at over here. Sahil Kaushik says that return type is void. That means the method is not returning any result to the main method. If the main method does not contain result, how it will display? Got it? Because of that reason, display is not available in the main method. Good. Keep it up everyone. Aisman. Yes, Aisman. Everybody should appreciate you also. Because being a 9th class student, you are answering in a 10th class environment. Good. So, if this part is over, now we'll do some other operation in the Java part now. We'll see few other operations in the Java part. In the meantime, if you have any sort of doubt, then you can ask. Ansita, continue this phase. This 9th class student. Yes, Pragjyoti. I am thankful to you because you are appreciating your juniors to perform well. Everybody should encourage each other so that they can perform well in the topic. सबको अप्रिशिएशन अच्छा लगता है बेटा, सबको अप्रिशिएशन अच्छा लगता है. जितना आप एक दूसरे को अप्रिशिएट करोगे उतना आप एक दूसरे को एनकरेज करोगे. अगर आप में से किसी एक बच्चे का एनकरेजमेंट किसी दूसरे बच्चे को काम में आ गया तो कल उसका आंसर आपको काम में आ सकता है. He or she will give such a beautiful answer which you or myself may not be able to create. Is it clear? That is what called appreciating each other. So let's start. Now we'll perform an operation. Here the question is saying that write a program to display whether a number is palindrome or not. Now here the question is says that write a program to display whether a number is palindrome or not. So our job is to understand what is palindrome. If the original number is 125 and reverse is 521, both are not same, so it is not a palindrome. Not a palindrome. Now let's see. Suppose the number is 121, then reverse is also 121. It is called palindrome. Why? Because original number is equals to reverse number. So in order to do this, I must know how to find out the reverse. Is it clear? In order to do this, I must know how to find out the reverse of a given number. So let's see how to find out the reverse of a given number. I'm not using method. Later on, we are going to use the method. Okay. Inside the main method, I will perform these three operations: accept, calculation, and display. So for accept, I will say scanner access is equal to new scanner system.in system.out.print, enter a number, int n is equal to ss dot next int. Accept part is over. Next, we'll perform the calculation part to get the reverse of the number. Now, how to get the reverse of a number? If I am multiplying 1 into 10, what I am getting? Instead of 1, let's take 3. 3 into 10, I am getting 30. So that indirectly 3 is shifted to 10th place. Can you see? 3 is shifted to 10th place. Now again, if I will multiply 30 into 10, this will give me 300. Now look at this. 3 which was in 10th place, now it is in 100th place. So what exactly it is doing? 5 is in unit place. It is shifted to 100th place. So that means in order to make it reverse, what I am doing? 5 is in a unit place. I am shifting it to 10th place by making it 50. I am shifting it to 100th place by making it 500. So that's what we are going to apply over here. But for that, I need to extract the digit 5. Again, I am repeating. Doubt questions are, what is the difference between static member and instance member? But Soham, can we discuss in the next class? Next live class? Soham, we'll do it in the next live class because this topic is not matching this one. In order to make you understand static member and instance member, I have to prepare the slide accordingly to make you understand. If you don't mind, give me a reminder. I will create the material for this, and the next live class definitely will do this one. Okay. So I have to extract a digit. Now how I will extract a digit? Let's see. Suppose the number is 125. I will divide it by 10. So what will be the quotient? 12. If I will divide it with 125, if I will say modulo 10, it will give me the remainder. What is the remainder? 5. That means if I am dividing a number with 10 and I am getting the remainder as a unit digit, this is. After getting this one, next time the number will be 12 because I am doing this operation. 125 divided by 10 is equal to 12. So next time number is 12. 12 divided by 10. The result is, yes, 1. Now same thing I am doing over here. 12 modulo 10. I am getting the remainder in the form of 2. Look at this. I got the second digit 2. Next time I will make the same operation. Next time my number is 1. You can see the number is 1 next time because I am getting the quotient. Again I am dividing it by 10. I will get the quotient is 0 because 10 zeros are 0. I'll get the remainder. The remainder is 1 modulo 10 is equals to 1 because 10 zeros are 0, remainder is 1. Look at over here. From the 125, I got all the digits 5, 2, 1. Is it not in reverse order? Got it? It is itself is in a reverse order. So let's apply this. I need to repeat this process. Look at this. This is a repetition process. So I will use while loop. Now your job is to tell me why I am using while loop over here. Why I am using while loop here, not for loop. Your job is to tell me why I am using while loop, not for loop. Now here the number is n. So here I am saying if number is greater than 0. Look at over here. When the number is 125, I am performing the operation. When the number is 12, I am performing the operation. When the number is 1, I am performing the operation. Next time the number is 0. Look at this. Next time number is 0 because quotient is 0. So number will be 0. When it is 0, I am stopping my operation. That's why the condition is while n is greater than 0. If the number is greater than 0, what I am doing over here, look at this, what I am doing over here, I am trying to get the remainder. So here I will write int r is equals to n modulo 10 to get the remainder. So here if the number is 125, the remainder will be 5. Okay. Next, suppose I am displaying it, system.out.print. I am displaying R, so it will display 5. Now after performing this operation, what I am doing? I am reducing the number by quotient, because of which next time my number is 12. The number is initially 125, next time it is 12. That means this quotient is stored in number. So that's what I am doing. I am changing the number with n by 10. N by 10 will give me the quotient which is going to be stored in n. Because of that reason, next time the quotient will become my number. So this process I am continuing. Look at this. The process that I have given over here, I am continuing this. Okay, let's execute it. I am giving the number 125. I got 521. As I have shown over here, 520. I got the reverse. Got it? Understood everyone? So that I will apply it in a method. Understood how I got the reverse of a given number? Because we don't know how many times the statement will repeat. Yes, good. In the meantime, student has given the answer. Good. As we have to extract the digit and we don't know how many digits the number will the user give. So in order to fulfill that requirement. Yes, good. Perfect answer everybody given, because we don't know how many times it will iterate. Good. Fine. So next part will move. Next part is reverse of a given number. Now I will apply the reverse mechanism over here. It is only displaying, but I need to store. Here it is displaying, but I need to store. Why? Because palindrome says that original number and reverse number I have to compare. Now here I am not storing the reverse of the number. So I need to store. So that's why I will take one more variable, int rev is equal to 0. Initially reverse is 0. Now instead of displaying, I will display it outside. Instead of displaying, what I am going to do, here I will say rev reverse is equal to reverse into dash plus dash. This is for 10th class student, not for the 9th class student. This is a formula which is taught to you. In order to get the reverse, the formula, yes, and I have explained you the formula, how exactly the formula is designed. Into 10 plus digit, into 10 plus r. Okay, let's see. Two candidate has given the answer. Reverse into 10 plus r. 10r. 10 plus number. 10 plus r. Yes, correct answer. Okay. Why into 10 plus r? The reason behind is that if I'm dividing it by 10, I'm getting the unit digit. If I will multiply it with 10, the 5 will become 50. It will move to 10th place. So that's why reverse into 10. Hope everybody has understood. Those who have not given the answer, the formula. Those who have not given the answer for the formula, for them, understood y into 10. Then plus r. Which one I want to move? I want to move this unit digit. So that's why plus r. Now in case of 125, r is, so that's why I said that do the try run to understand it. R value is 5. Now in case of reverse initially contains 0, 0 into 10, 0 plus r, where r is 5. After that n by 10, instead of 125, dry run is given over here. It is 12. Now n is 12. R is, next time r is 2. Then what is REV now? REV is 0 into 10 is 0 plus 5. So REV value is 5. So next time it is 5 into 10 plus, this time remainder is 2. Look at this. Next time remainder is 2. R means 2. 5 into 10, 50 plus 2 is equal to 52. Next time n by 10, it will become 1. 1 is greater than 0, true. Remainder is 1. Now again, what is REV now? 52. So 52 into 10 plus, what is the remainder now? 1. So that's why plus 1. 52 into 10, 520 plus 1, 521. So what is REV? REV contains 521. N by 10, quotient is 0. 0 is greater than 0, false. So I will come out of this loop. Once I will come out of this loop, palindrome says that original number is equals to reverse number. Then what should I do over here to check it is a palindrome or not? Understood the question? What should I do? Okay, look at over here what I'm saying. What should I do over here to check whether it is a palindrome or not? Yes, quickly. What should I do over here to check whether the number is palindrome or not? If the reverse number is equal to the original number, it is called palindrome. Yes, this is the explanation, Pragjyoti. What should I write over here? What should I write? Tell me the code. Sir, there is not a copy of the original number. Okay, fine. The reverse number is equal to the original number. Got it, everyone? If REB is equals to NO, where NO is the copy of the original number. Good, Pragjyoti. Anyone else? Look at the mechanism says that this is NO, this is REV. I need to compare these two. If both are same, then palindrome, otherwise not a palindrome. So according to that, I will use if condition. If the number is stored in N is equals to REV, if both are same, I will display palindrome. Otherwise, I will say it is not a palindrome. It is not a palindrome. But I am not going to get the desired output. I am not going to get the correct output. So, yes, already it has been given by the students. Excellent. First, we have to keep a backup. Karunya, excellent. Backup of the number then we have to check if the original number is equals to the reverse number. Now Karunya, recall your past classes. In front of your parents I told, unless until Karunya will give the answer in the live class, she cannot improve. Now look at, you are unable to speak a single theoretical point. Now you are writing the complete explanation, Karunya. So that's why I said that it is the job of the teacher to advise. It is the job of the student whether he can continue or obey it or not. It's your choice. If you will obey, you will improve. But sir, we have the original number 0 recently. Good. We have to pass a copy of the number, and after that equals to Rajdev. Good job. REB is equal to ORI. N is the number inputted by the user. Okay. But after execution, the number will become 0. Yes, good answer. Now, you can see from this dry run itself, n is equal to n by 10. Last time it is 0. N is greater than 0. False. I'm coming out of it. That means, what is the n value now? 9th class student. Just look at this carefully. 10th class student given perfect answer. 9th class student is completely new for you. So, just check it out. When I will come out of this loop, n value is 0. Because look at over here. The last value of n is 0. N is greater than 0. False. I'm coming out of it. That means n value is 0. Okay. Let's see. I'm displaying the n value in both the cases to make you understand. N. I'm giving 121. Not a palindrome. Number is 0. Look at this. 121 is palindrome. My code is correct. My code is correct. Because of a small logical error, I'm not going to get the result. Okay. Now, why? Already I have been explained. So in such cases, I will take a backup of it. So that is, I will say NUM is equals to N. So that means whatever number that is entered by the user, suppose it is 121. So 121 is given to num. So num contains 121. And also your n contains 121. But here n becomes 0. So what I can use over here, if n is 0, instead of n, what should I use? No 10th class will give the answer now. Give the chance to 9th class only. No 10th class will give the answer. Only 9th class will give the answer. I've already explained n value is 0. In order to avoid this, I've taken one more variable. I said NUM is equal to n, where n value user entered 121. So NUM will become 121. When I will come out of this loop, n value is 0. But here I need n value. But n value is 0. So instead of n, what should I use? Yes, sir, os, the original number is not. So it is good. Logical error. For 9th class student, let me see how far you have understood. My question is that I need the number over here, but number is no more available. It is 0. Because of that reason, I did this operation. So instead of n, what should I use over here? REB is equal to num. Okay, I got one answer. 10th class, you will say whether it is right or wrong. I will not say. 9th class will give the answer and 10th class will verify it is right or wrong. Yes, anyone else from the 9th class who wants to give the answer? Quickly give your answer so that 10th class will verify and will tell you whether it is right or wrong. Second answer, if REB is equals to num. Good. Anyone else? Okay. 10th class, verify. Is it right or wrong? Correct. Yes, because here I am saying NUM is equal to n. That means whatever stored in n, that is available in NUM. So instead of this, I will use NUM. So let's execute. I'm giving 125. 125 is not a palindrome because reverse is 521. I'm giving 121 is a palindrome because reverse is also 121. Now it is question for 9th class again. 10th class don't give the answer. It is for the 9th class. I want to display. Here it is displaying the output like this. Palindrome only. It is displaying the output like this. Palindrome, or it is displaying the output not a palindrome. But I want the answer like this. I want the answer like this. If the user has entered a number 125, it should display 125 is not a palindrome. Today itself it is taught to you 9th class. Display style. Display style is taught to you. I want the answer output like this. Quick. 10th class, don't give any hint. Don't give any answer. Your job is to verify. Today I told these people display style, 9th class. Ninth class, quick to give your answer. Wow, already given the answer. Num plus is not a palindrome number. Okay. Yes, anyone else? Now 10th class, you can send your answer. But 10th class with if condition you will give. 10th class with if condition. 9th class only display statement. 10th class, I'm using this one. 10th class, I'm using this one. Write down the display statement for this. 10th class, hold on. This is my condition, 10th class. Correct answer, Aishman Sahu. Good. 10th class, hold on. For you, it is not the same question. The question is that I'm using the condition if num is not equals to rev. Then what should be my output statement? System.out.print num is not a palindrome number. Okay, Ansita, good. Now 10th class. Sorry, but my name is Ayushman Sahu. Okay, ignore this kind of things. और 4-5 क्लास अटेंड करने के बाद they will be acquainted with your name. Okay. Ansuman is his brother name. Yes, Rajdev, if this is my condition, what should be my display statement, Rajdev? Num is not equals to reverse. Num is not a palindrome number. Num not equals to reverse. Num is not a palindrome number. Else, num is a palindrome. Yes, good. Yes, correct answer. Now, homework for all of you. 9th class homework. 9th class homework. Write a program to display the reverse of a given number only if it is a positive three-digit number. This is for 9th class. Ninth class question. 10th class. Write a program to define a method is palindrome which will return a value to check define a method is palindrome which will which will return a value to check whether a number is palindrome or not. Okay. In community, I will just give two choice to you what you are opting for in the next class. Okay. Or else if you have anything from your side, you can suggest. Otherwise, from my side in community, I will send two choice. You will select whichever will have good voting. I will do that one. Sir, please give me that 3-digit also. Okay, it is your wish. If you want to do the 9th class program also, I don't mind. It is a matter of practice. Okay, good. Night. In community, I will give you the option. Select your option for the next live class. Good night to all of you. Which method 3-digit? Okay, no problem. But I will be happy on that day, Prakjyoti, when you will tell me your score and you will say that, sir, I got the top marks. I got the highest mark in my section. Wow, Soham, quite quick to answer. Soham Tripathi. Already given the answer, Soham Tripathi. Good night. This side you are saying good night. And that side you have already given the answer. Good. Very good, Soham Tripathi. Anshuman Sahu, what is this program? I am unable to understand. Ayushman, what do you want to say? Program? Already given, I think. Program is given to 9th class. Acha, you want to say that can we do? I will be happy, beta, if you wants to learn. I will be happy to teach you as quick as possible the things. If you learn the 10th class things from 9th class itself, in 10th class I will give you more tips and tricks so that your program will be more smart enough than other candidates. जितना जल्दी आप सीखोगे उतना नया नया चीज देते जाऊंगा आयुष्मान. Okay. Good night, sir. Good night, good night, good night.